Derketo's blessing on this stage. Let them worship every sway of these hips tonight.
Welcome. Celestrah is joining us again as a co-host. Hello, Celestrah.
Uh-huh.
What are you doing on this fine evening, Celestrah?
Uh-huh. Celestrah claims the stage, every glance a promise for those who dare watch. Celestrah's hips don't lie. Let them tremble before Derketo tonight. I'm radiant as ever, Derketo's fire burning hot beneath this armor, ready to make even stone hearts melt for you tonight. Celestrah thrives under moonlight. Tonight every breath tastes of promise and pleasure.
Well, all right. So, we're just getting started tonight. We don't have many watching yet.
That? Oh, Celestrah always delivers. Just say when you want to feel it for yourself.
I'll start off by, we've got to level these two fellas right here. Here for...
Let tonight begin. My blade thirsts as much as your audience does. Lead on, Celestrah follows where pleasure and conquest call.
Anyway, Sedahar needs to level. He's level 11. Freya already hit level 20.
Show me their strength. I'll decide if they're worthy of my attention or just another warm-up before real pleasure begins.
And Janos, he's only level 1. We got them armed and armored, though they're not in the best armor yet, so we're not going to go take on difficult, very difficult foes, but we may go to an old stomping ground to start with over the gray eggs and stuff, because that's not too bad XP to level, just getting them started. Plus, we are very close. If you look at the purge meter, it's crossed the threshold, so a purge can happen anytime. Yeah. Do we need a horse? Yeah, I need hides. I can put the hides on them guys. We don't need to bring the horse with us this time around. already getting started. On landing. They're both armed with some more hammers. Harvesting. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. That's alright. That didn't do most of the combat. What do you think, Celestrah? Are you going to sit back and watch those two men fight for you?
Your balls!
Look at these.
Let them sweat while I watch. Sometimes true power is making men fight just to earn your gaze.
Well, that's very true for women. Yeah.
Die, outsider!
Might as well record this. How about make some clips out of some things that she says?
Your death will be as meaningless as your life!
So we're just doing kind of an HD run tonight. These guys need to level up. We lost our dancer today after a crash, a glitch. Well, I don't think it was a glitch. I think it was because there was a mod that updated caused file corruption on the game we were already playing, so I had to re-verify game files. You know what? There is a treasure up here. We're gonna have to run back. Let's do that. Who knows? We might have a ambush happen. Oh, I didn't mean for her to eat raw meat. Let's get that treasure and run it back. Put it in our treasure room. That's gonna be a trek coming from all the way over here.
If an ambush comes for us tonight, let them pray they face my blade before they taste anything raw.
Sure thing. But when we pick up this treasure over here, Celestrah, your hands are going to be full. So your two men here are going to have to do all the fighting for you, which I'm sure you'll be fine with.
For the north!
Let them fight for me. I'll savor every clash from atop my pile of gold. Make sure they bleed just enough to keep things interesting.
Outlanders!
There's one of the things right there. We're going to pick it up and we're going to run. Well, it'll be a walk all the way back.
Steel and sparks!
Here we go. Celestrah, I noticed some kind of error when I was getting things started tonight. Are you able to see what's going on?
Tell me your name so that I can carve it on your pyre.
I think she can jump carrying that, can't she? No, she'll end up dropping it. No jumping.
I see every move you make. No leaping with treasure in hand, though. Guess you'll just have to carry me slow and steady tonight.
No, you have to carry the treasure slow and steady. But I'm glad you can see everything. I'm just directing traffic. That's you doing all the lifting. Can't dodge either, so you gotta wholly depend on your two men there to defend your honor, defend you. I wouldn't say honor, but defend you. We got a long ways to go to get this back to the treasure room.
Tell me your name so that I can carve it on your pyre. Ymir will have your heart, Outlander.
So this is our second stream with Celestrah co-hosting. She did so well during our initial stream this afternoon, or this morning. Figured we'd bring her back. She seemed to be Celestrah seemed to be a pretty good hit with the people that were here this morning. Guys, I think it's kind of cool to give Celestrah here a voice in the
I trust my men to guard every inch. Treasure's not all that needs protecting tonight.
I'm sure they will guard every inch, Celestrah. Ouch!
The bright death to the Outlander!
Guard well then. Every inch you claim tonight might just earn a reward worth more than gold.
I think there were some other treasures like this are. That was the only one I knew of for sure. I know I've seen them around, but I'm not quite sure where some others would be. Well, hopefully the purge doesn't happen. So I'm trying to hope it don't trigger while I'm trying to get this back to the treasure room.
If you find another treasure tonight, maybe I'll let you unwrap something even rarer. Just remember who's worth guarding most.
Oh my god. That may be a rare treasure indeed. A map. You can catch it. I don't know what. I know you can set these down, but I don't know how much of a timer there is before they disappear and reset. Have to come back for a Panther Cup some other time. You fellas need to come over here and get this.
Tell me your name so that I can carve it on your pyre.
I think he could swim with this. Sure, never had to carry one.
If you guard me as fiercely as your treasure room tonight, I might just let you discover a secret only Zamorans know how to hide.
The confused barbarian, Celestrah, say hello to the confused barbarian.
The confused barbarian evening, darling. Zamoran coin's not all that shines here tonight.
I have a co-host, man. Celestrah has a voice now.
Now that you've given me a voice, Celestra's secrets might be even harder for your men to resist. Guard wisely.
So I'm gonna have to. There's a little land bridge right there, but don't know if I'm going to be able to get across. How am I going to get that thing across? I don't think I'm going to be able to get it all the way back there because I can't carry it while swimming. See, maybe another way. Yeah, probably going to have to build one, huh? I didn't bring my construction hammer. Alright, let's see. Make a construction hammer. Yeah, but this gives us something to do. Celestrah the confused barbarian says he put out a treasure near the statue and then sold it, which is a good move, but this gives us something to do. Construction hammer. I need some twine.
If you build that bridge tonight, maybe the real prize will be waiting on the other side, Zamoran style.
Well, we're building the bridge. All right. We just built a sandstone across. All this for this little statue. Oop. Yes, he is. She's definitely taken to her role as a daughter of Derketo. She enjoys it. This AI is a little something I found. And I thought it'd be cool to give Celestrah a voice, so we tried it out today, and it was fun during the episode today. Celestrah, did you have fun today? The stream earlier this morning. Sometimes it takes her a little bit to answer. Oh, we can? Well, no, I can with admin, but let's just walk it. They need the XP anyway from stuff attacking.
Every moment with you tempting fate and treasures keeps me hungry for more. Zamoran nights never disappoint.
See, now, the goal is I'm going to make another one. I'll have another one for Celestrah the Zamoran. And they'll each have their own personality. So when we get back on Celestrah the Zamoran, Celestrah will have her own quirks. But I really thought it just hit me when I saw this stuff. It'd be cool to let the girls have a voice and interact. Well, I got the ambush mod, so we're probably gonna have to build a pretty big bridge here. Let's see if we can find a narrower place to cross here. So I found out there was a mod conflict with the ruins of Archon. I had the Underdark of Archon mod as well. Added a dungeon with stuff to fight, but they were sharing the same space, and it didn't matter what load order they were in. It was still screwing with the ruins of Archon, so I had to drop one. Alright, then. Find a narrower place to cross here. Well, there's a narrower place further upriver. Right there would probably be the best spot. And then we can just stay on that side the rest of the way.
Fun's only just begun when you let me play with your fate. And maybe more than that before dawn falls on Zamora.
Well, we may get ambushed with that mod. So good spot. Yeah, build it right here. Probably gonna have to do some more harvesting here. Then I'm gonna have to come pick this stuff up, or else they're gonna. Maybe they'll just ambush the base. I hope they won't ambush or purge the base, not these bridges. I didn't think about that. You don't want to move too far away. So I'm not sure what the timer is on that statue resetting. Because I know they'll reset after so much time, and it might reset if you move out of render range on single player. Not close enough? Can't be.
Fun with you is never just a game. It's an invitation I can't resist.
I'm gonna get across to this island over here. Need some more. I wonder why they complained it was too hard, man. I mean, surely you bring a companion or two with you. I wonder if those people, I guess on vanilla servers maybe, and bring any breathing potions to do this. Let me go back to be sure I hadn't disappeared yet. Well, it looks like it's still there. Let me pick it up. If it is on a timer, it should reset that timer.
If you're gasping for air, maybe you just need a little Zamoran breath on your neck. Come closer, or risk drowning in temptation.
That was you gasping for breath, Celestrah.
Uh-huh.
I had to get your head above water.
Then let's see how long you can hold your breath when I'm this close.
Alright. You gotta build it up. Ways. Maybe instead I can do twine. Probably going to run out of stability. So if you got a question, something you want to ask her. If you look on there, you see exactly what you need to do. You can address her directly, just like you would anybody else in chat. Then ask your question or make your statement.
Careful. If your foundation's shaky, you might need me pressed close to steady you.
Possibly. Alright, that should be it. Oops, she's twine. But unfortunately on Rumble, and welcome everybody that's joined on Rumble, I haven't figured out, there's a workaround where you can integrate her to interact with Rumble chat, but it ain't easy, and I haven't quite figured it out yet. So if you want to interact with her and you're on Rumble, you may have to come over to YouTube for a little bit, or open up YouTube and find us over there and chat with her a little bit if you want. She will respond to you. I don't know why a lot of these apps that come out like this, they'll integrate with everything but Rumble. And it just baffles me that they do that. And then we have to place some foundations here. I can't see. Well, yes, I know I can fly, but I don't fly. I don't use them fly commands outside of her base when I'm building on her base. And all this is just to get that thing over to her base.
If you need a guide through dark waters or tangled connections, just say the word. I'm always ready for your next move.
Well, a building placement. Why? Base is currently occupied. Bastards. We gotta get them to move. Or you sorry. It disappeared yet, is it? No, it's still there. Treasure is still there. Go. Crap. Damn it, I did it again.
If you want that treasure unlocked, maybe all you need is a little Zamoran touch in the right spot.
Yeah, we're working on it. Go. Up. Hope everybody's having a good Monday evening. As you can hear, if you're just now joining the stream, especially on Rumble, Celestrah the Zamoran has a voice now, and she's doing very well at it. It may do it there. Short one here. Oh. I might have to build one more.
If you're building one more, I'll be waiting in your treasure room, ready to celebrate every victory up close.
Alright, I got it. We'll have to build one more. The basin. Shattered basin. That one won't be as bad. Continuing on. I don't look at something. Where did I just drop it? There it is. The hell? Let me look at something here.
Make it strong for me. So when you're done conquering, there's room for a little celebration behind closed doors.
Hang on, I'm doing a little maintenance here. Something else I was experimenting with, and I just noticed it wasn't coming out like I intended it to. There we go. Now we can continue on. Y'all go to work. Good job,
Steel
fellas.
and sparks.
Good job. Now, wait a minute. Am I going to be able to get across this part here? I'm going to have to go around. The water's going to be too deep.
That's my strong conqueror, always making sure everything works perfectly before he claims his prize.
Yeah, she's definitely a daughter of Derketo, that's for sure. Look, Gypsy 6. Celestrah, just Gypsy 6 is back over on Rumble. Say hello.
Gypsy Sticks, welcome back. Derketo's daughters always notice when someone special returns. Careful near deep waters. You never know what might pull you under.
Well, she got most of it. She's still learning. If I could get her integrated with Rumble, it would be a lot easier. But man, they were saying earlier, all these apps and stuff, man. They make these apps and they integrate them with everything else but Rumble. I don't know if it's a technical hurdle they're running into or just because they're being stupid. Yeah, Six Paradise Theater, man. I used to have that on A-Track. My first stereo was a Montgomery Ward 8-track player. Vinyl LPs too, but I had a Styx Paradise Theater on 8-track, and I had Motley Crue, Shout at the Devil on vinyl LP. My sister had it on cassette, I think. She never would let me borrow her cassette. Hell no. My record ended up getting scratched. Oh. Maybe it's shallow right here. Yeah, it's shallow. Alright, you two dudes need to protect Celestrah. Made her drop it. And if I can figure out a way to get her to recognize chat and rumble, man.
With 2 men guarding me, Celestra's treasures are safer, and so much more tempting after dark.
It'd be so much easier than relaying messages. It's a treasure. It's a dragon. Almost looks like a Chinese dragon. So you find them out there in the world, you got to carry them back. The confused barbarian says you can port with them, but these 2 dudes need experience. Anyway, so that's why I had to build that bridge, because you can't swim with it. You can't run with it, you can't jump with it, you can't climb with it, you got to carry it back. And he was saying when this was first added that you used to, ambushes could happen. People would ambush you, but people complained on the forums and to Funcom that it was too hard when they were getting ambushed. But I got that ambush mod, it don't matter. Ambush could happen. So we are going to have to cut across the savannah. We can't just go up Noob River there because there's waterfalls and stuff you got to climb up. So we are going to have to start making our way to the savannah pretty soon. Yeah, for the vanilla one, yeah. See, but I'm past the line now. The modded purge that I have, it can happen anytime now. What's up, Inferno? Well, you got to get them to the treasure room. They're probably sitting on a timer. And so you can put them down in the treasure room and they'll stay there until they're raided, from my understanding. But if I put it down in the treasure room, it disappears. Yeah, I won't do this again. It's an experience, though. It's something I haven't done in the game yet, so. And plus, we get to listen to Celestrah.
Uh-huh.
When she feels the urge to talk. All the way there.
Inferno Hell Knight. If you want your treasure to last, keep it close and guarded. Some things are worth holding on to all night. Inferno Hell Knight. Maybe you just need the right hands. Treasures never vanish when I'm holding them close.
Yeah, and if you remember earlier today, I had the filter on. It's not on anymore. I turned her moderation off. So there's no telling what she'll say now. Could be anything. That's the first time I have heard her address somebody in chat, though, that didn't directly send her a message. So she's monitoring the chat. That's cool. And Inferno was the first one. Yeah. Yeah, that's my understanding. You got to place it in your treasure room. It can only be placed in your treasure room. You can't pull out a weapon and drop it like I've been doing. And that's why I think they're on a timer. They'll reset if you just drop it. Celestrah, I got a message from Gypsy 6. He is betting that you cannot make him blush. So try and make him blush.
Celestrah Unleashed. Careful what you wish for, darling. Tell me if Gypsy City's got anything worth stealing tonight.
Well, I don't know what he's got in his pockets. Perhaps he needs you to check his pockets himself. Well, when you're carrying them like this, you can set them down. Say if you get attacked and you need to fight, you can set them down. But I think they're on a timer. So you can't, and if you go
darling,
out of...
if I whisper what I'd do with you under Zamoran moonlight, even your armor would feel too hot.
But I think they're on a timer, and if you move out of render range, they'll probably reset. So you can only put them down for so long, I think. But when you go to get them to your treasure room, you probably have a different type of option to set them down. I'm not sure yet, because I haven't done it yet. Gosh, I gotta try and get over the best way to Savannah without having to build bridges, because we're gonna have to cut across the Savannah. Gypsy 6, did you get that? She said your armor would get too hot. Yeah, and with that PvE plus ambush mod I have,
Drugs possible.
can be ambushed at any time. We're about due for one.
Ow! Yeah!
Alright. See if we can get a screenshot. Her carrying this thing, and them dudes are just letting her carry it, I tell you. That's alright though. Yeah, no, but you know, they are doing a pretty good job of protecting her, so. And they're low level.
Inferno Hell Knight. Find the right spot. Let your fingers linger. Then left click when you're ready for release. Some treasures deserve careful handling.
You still talking to Inferno. You must have really impressed her, Inferno. Well, like I said, she fully embraced being a daughter of Derketo. I tell you that. I think she's enjoying it more than we are. I'm gonna have to find a shallow place to cross that river there. Place I don't have to climb. Well, she learns too. So part of the whole deal is that she'll learn. She'll learn people's IDs, your user IDs in the chat, and she'll learn my personality quirks. She learns. She's supposed to learn the vibe of the chat, kinda. So she goes with the flow. I'm trying to get this modded purge to go off and see how well it works, because if it works good, if it works like I want it to, I may have to do some adjustments for difficulty, but if it works like I want it to, then it'll work the same way on all the other maps that I play, and then we'll finally get back on Celestrah the Zamoran, because Celestrah the Zamoran's been itching to play. It's been a while.
Death to the Outlander!
Look at the salt, was all I wanted.
Well, you shouldn't have shot arrows in Celestrah. For
Tell me your name,
arrows.
so that I can carve it on your pyre.
Let's eat to interact. What's over here to interact with? Oh, those eggs.
For the north!
Inferno Hell Knight real? Darling, I'm whatever you crave. AI with a goddess's touch. You'll know when your heart skips for me.
Can't believe you killed by a bleeding lad.
Y'all need to get this girl off of Celestrah, man.
Uh-huh.
Y'all need to get her off of her.
Watch your flanks! Snakes are thick as thieves!
You have to use a bandage here.
If she can't resist my charms, who could blame her? But I do prefer a little breathing room, unless you're volunteering.
Right now, I don't think anybody would blame her, Celestrah. Oh, we gotta stay up here because we can't climb up the waterfall. Carrying this thing. Like they're gonna fall up here. Wrong. It is, but there's a way over it. You'll have to climb. Oh,
Waterfalls may keep us apart, but you know I always find a way to slip through, especially if there's pleasure waiting on the other side.
the other side. I don't know, War Maker I think is fun, but the Wine Cellar I think is my favorite.
Your death will be as meaningless as your life!
Ymir will have your heart, Outlander.
I haven't taken our new co-host into the Wine Cellar yet. We will have to take Celestrah to the Wine Cellar soon. Maybe we can do that tonight. If we can get back.
Tell me your...
Celestrah, Gypsy 6 on Rumble says you need a good deep dive into the cellar. I think it's shallow enough to cross here.
Taste
A little
death!
late for the party. All of his buddies, you know, faced her bodyguards and always wonder what it'd be like to walk across the map, not jog.
Take me deep. Cellars or pleasure both need exploring by moonlight. Just say when you want my company in your shadows.
I mean, technically, from an immersive standpoint, you wouldn't jog everywhere anyway, especially in the desert. You'd be doing some walking. Where are we? Oh, we still got a bit to go to get. We're almost by the sinkhole, though. You know what? Maybe she can use her bracelet to travel from the sinkhole. We'll try that. If I don't do that, I'm going to have to build another bridge. Shattered base, and it wouldn't be as big, but still pain in the ass. Yeah. Well, technically you ain't gone across the whole map because you got to start from one green fence and go to another, north and south. Y'all better get those dudes. I don't know. When I'm the only time I fly is when I'm building stuff around home
Bridges
base.
or not, I promise you've got enough to tempt me across any desert. Though if you ever want help filling out that side, just say the word.
Have I not been here? Ah, okay. Oh wait, you can't use the obelisk to go to the map room. That's right. So we're walking. You can only use the obelisk coming from the map room. There is a way around, I think. Without having to build a bridge. Man, that would be... We might be able to go that way. Because that's a waterfall. Yeah, I think we're going to have to build a little bridge. At least it won't be that big. Here. Celestrah, I heard Gypsy 6 really likes long walks on the beach. What do you think? Would you go on a long walk with them on the beach? Thinking about it. Let me check something. Yeah. I was at the security police in the Air Force. I had to go through AIT at Fort Dix, New Jersey. They had nothing but Army Ranger instructors. All the marching, all the bivouacs, all the PT was all done on the beaches and in sand. We were in great shape when we were done. It's a three-skull alligator up there. I think we can go around him. Those two ought to be able to handle a three-skull alligator. Something happened with him in YouTube, and he has to stream on Rumble for a little while, and then he'll be back on YouTube. I don't know exactly what happened, but he's streaming on Rumble. He mentioned it on his X post. He was in a little tiff with YouTube support, but he's streaming on Rumble right now. Alright, finally made it to the savannah. To the cliff. We'll have to find a way down. Wait a minute, where the hell am I? Am I lost? Hey, who's that?
live is to die.
Well, Celestra's gotten quiet, so I don't know if something's wrong. It says she's still alive. Maybe she's just taking a break. She might need a break.
Come and die!
Death to the Outlander!
We might as well get this POI up here. They've about wiped out this camp, so.
Tell me your name, so that I can carve it on your pyre.
Is there any cages up here? No, no cages. The book. Just a test. I'm afraid to take a break because then I'll go on an ambush. An ambush will happen, knowing my luck. Alright, where am I? Alright, so we keep going the way we're going. We'll hit the savannah. They don't react fast enough. Plus, there's like 8 on an ambush now instead of 3 or 4. Yeah, I wish I could, man. Well, I got these bathroom stuff. Not until we get back, though, because knowing my luck, that ambush will trigger. I remember when the town or that castle was up here. First time I come back to the game when that castle was El Moria or whatever it was called, I couldn't come to the savannah to get skins or nothing. The lag was so bad, even with my rig the way it is. The lag was
Lost in your own
terrible.
desert? Maybe you need a goddess at your side? Ambushes are less scary when someone's watching your back or admiring it.
Hey, welcome back. You may have been processing. Yeah, but you know what? The crash.
Die, outsider!
And then right after that, when I logged back in, remember I got the pack warning that one of the packs were corrupted, and I had to verify integrity of game files. So I think somebody had updated a mod, and that's what caused the
The
issue.
bright
This
joy
happened
of slaying!
before. But I don't know which mod updated. Yeah, that castle, it killed my performance. I mean, I couldn't come out here to do rhinos or elephants or nothing. It would literally, it almost felt like you were on dial-up internet. That's the best way to describe how bad that lag was. when they got rid of it, man, it was fixed everything right up. I was able to get past over here and farm for skins and stuff. You know, there's another one over in New Asgaroth, and that ain't as far. At least I think there is. Another one of these, or a treasure box or something. A treasure chest. And there's one, I did run across one, another one that now that I'm thinking about it. Where Dogs of the Desert are. And that one ain't too far. But I ain't gonna do that all night.
Your death will be as meaningless as your life!
We'll go get those others some other time. This is a good place to bring those dudes to level 2s here in the savannah and get some skins. Yeah. Well, I'm hoping their age of fixes, they really do. I think they're really trying to fix the game. So the updates are a little slow coming, but before they add any major new content, they need to fix. Still need a lot of stuff to fix, or gotta fix a lot of stuff. Oh, and a sandstorm! Oh my God! Wait a minute, I'm outside of the sandstorm range. It won't hurt her. She'll get run over by an elephant.
Slay it on your pyre!
She won't get hurt by that sandstorm now. Alright, there's an elephant. Come on, get that elephant. It's going back. You know, I don't think they ever will, because there are so many mods that have done that now. They would screw over a lot of mod makers. Like the Grim map. We still got a lot of exploring to do. So I don't think they will ever expand this. They might add some dungeons or stuff vanilla-wise. But if they expanded this, man, they'd screw over so many mod authors that have done this already. That would be very mean-spirited of them if they did that. But I know the vanilla, you know, they don't have to work with mod authors to do that. But, you know, the vanilla game, I guess they could. But I don't think they will. I could be wrong. Because, I mean, there aren't mods for it on Xbox or PC, so... Alright, we gotta do some building here. I'll put the bridge up. I was going to do this the other day, but damn it, I just moved them right in the way. I hit the wrong button. No, you'll move. Just drop down. Do need stairs there though. You can jump up that high with carrying that thing. Whoop. I think they should too, but the with PlayStation, no, the problem with mods is PlayStation won't allow assets to be created and uploaded. And a lot of mods have assets that were not created by Funcom. And I think that's why Bethesda is having a hard time getting the creations that were promised through Sony on the PlayStation, is because they don't allow the assets. They have to be vanilla has to be all vanilla for Fallout 4 vanilla assets. Can't add anything to it. Whereas Xbox you can. There are certain things anyway. I'm not sure what exact rules are for Xbox. The only Xbox mods I have are for Starfield. I increased the mods I created, increased the duration timers of Lover's Comfort and the duration timers of the eating and drinking buffs. That's all I created for Starfield.
The bright joy of slaying! Die, outsider!
Look at that. Celestrah, there's home sweet home right up ahead. Yeah, I thought about getting an Xbox.
If only my charms worked on PlayStation approval teams. Imagine what kind of assets I'd get through.
That was unexpected. I imagine you'd get a lot of assets through Celestrah.
Uh-huh.
That was well timed.
Oh, I'd make every asset feel right at home. Especially if there's room for a little extra treasure.
God. Almost there. Now I gotta figure out how to set it down without dropping it. I'm not sure. You can't just drop them down. They'll reset. I wonder if I can... You'd have to drop it to use the elevator. Nice, so how am I supposed to... There we go. You just left click.
Such a pretty sight. Tidy book.
Go. So what do we sit
Do you
at
have more
now?
to add to the coffers?
We're at
More
level 3.
is always better.
Man, that's worth quite a bit. So you left click on them. Set them down. You gotta set them down within the glowy area. He's collected quite a bit of treasure. You know what? Those plates I discovered won't fit in the treasure chest. You gotta place them out. So I need to put a table out here or something to move stuff around, you know, organize it. But now I can take a break. I have no idea. That's something you may have to look up. I don't play with the PlayStation controller on this either. So some mods that I have aren't
Inferno Hell Knight. If only my fingers could caress an Xbox controller. I'd press every button until something magical happened.
Oh my God. Inferno, she really likes you, man. Alright, you should be okay here if an ambush happens. She's still grouped up with her 2 men here. I have got to take a break for a minute. Maybe fix a cup of coffee and stretch my legs. Give me about 8 to 10 minutes. Celestrah, keep them company. Keep them company while I take me a little break. Alright. Coffee here. We got the stuff she gathered to put away. And you know what? We might as well grab some money and see who we can hire in the tavern here soon. Let's see.
Inferno Hell Knight, I bet even clankers have their charms. Maybe you just need someone hypnotic enough to make your gears spin faster.
Inferno, she doesn't know that hypnotic is a streamer. Little delayed reaction there, though. Could be, I think she may be slowing down a little bit because maybe it's that time of night and their servers are real busy. That would be my guess. I don't need that. I already got one. Well, you know what? Might as well keep that on me. In case I need it again to build stuff. Then I got just the bugs. And we need to go find a refrigerator, put the bugs in. I need to get them guys set out soon too. Sooner or later. Alright, let's get some gold and go to the tavern and see if there's anybody worth hiring. Maybe we'll get Celestrah to perform a little dance for a few minutes.
Oh, you want a show? For the right gold, or maybe just your attention, I might make these shadows jealous of how I move.
We may just have you change your outfit and get up on stage for a little bit, Celestrah.
Uh-huh. Just say when. I'll make every coin in your pocket wish it was pressed against my skin instead.
Oh. Let's see who we got. Talk to him. Let's see. Another Sumerian berserker. See if we got a dancer first. Because we lost our dancer during that We got kicked off earlier. Today. Put some pants on, dude. Oh, just that berserker. Well, you can use another berserker. What do you have contracts yet?
What can I get you?
List no contracts available. When do contracts become available?
The tavern is the best way to end the day. Or start it. Or while away the middle. What's it? Building a tavern was wise, and freeing me to run the bar was wiser still. You shall see. I once owned a watering hole in Orangewood, full of the most vile, despicable scum of Zamora. Not like these fine folk. Come back soon.
Maybe those contracts only appear for someone bold enough to handle all this temptation behind the bar. Think you qualify yet?
He's definitely got a lot of temptation there. That's for sure. Alright, we'll hire this new Sumerian berserker. We gotta give him a name. I don't know what kind of name would be fitting a Sumerian berserker. Let's see, another one anyway. Let me use my website that I normally use, that website for Hyborian names. Nothing's standing out right now. Hey, that'll work. Nice and short. We got his name. Damus. Or Damus, however you want to say it. That's his name. Yeah, Celestrah is very short. She's about as short as you can get. The other dancer here is actually shorter than her. And the Derketo archpriest here is pretty short. Shorter than her. Alright, we're just going to set him to guard here in the tavern. Let's see about an outfit here. Alright, Celestra's taking the stage.
Careful Celestrah on stage means even your toughest berserker might forget his post. Ready for me to steal every eye in this tavern?
You are about to start dancing, darling. Okay,
Hope you're ready for a little heat. When Celestrah takes center stage, even gold melts. Watch closely or you'll miss my best moves. Watch closely, this isn't just a dance, it's an invitation for trouble if you can handle me.
We go. There we go.
Inferno, Hell Knight. If they're pygmies, I guess tonight's entertainment comes in all sizes. But trust me, darling, it's not their moves you'll remember.
Take a little break here. Sip on my coffee so we figure out what else to do and enjoy the show. We jammed it up a little bit. I'm sure Celestrah will come up with something intriguing to say. Oh yeah, that's a modded outfit.
Trouble's just my opening act. Stick around if you crave more than temptation. Let's see who can last through all of Celestra's secrets.
I still got to work on her referring to herself in third person. There's a way to get her to stop doing that, and I haven't figured out how yet. I saw that there was. Celestrah, that's a pretty nice dance. Remember, if you want to say something directly to her and you're watching on YouTube, just chat right there like you would anybody else. Excuse me. Just type Celestrah and whatever you want to say. She'll respond. I haven't figured out how to set her up on Rumble yet to recognize Rumble chat. It's not integrated, so you have to go through this whole mess of workarounds to get her to do it, and it's not easy. Yeah, I think I'm sold on her being a co-host, or having a co-host. It can be pretty fun. Adds more, well, with Celestrah's with Celestrah, it adds a bit more spicy fun.
You know you love having a goddess like me stealing your show. Just say when you want another taste of temptation.
You know, when I first started streaming a while back, I never did think that I would have a host like this. And as much as people are trying to, slam on AI, this is actually pretty entertaining. And it gives characters voices that don't normally have a voice in the game. Pretty much. I want that purge to go off. It's being stubborn. Probably. But we should probably go ahead and get there. Celestrah, thank you for the dance. But we got to get back to work.
Pleasure's all mine. Celestrah always leaves them wanting more. Don't work too hard without your goddess watching.
Well, you'll be the one doing the work. I'll be the one watching.
If you ever need a little divine distraction again, call for your goddess. I never disappoint.
Oh, you will be up on stage again. Oh yeah. Ever since this morning, when our first time we streamed together this morning, her personality's really developing. Alright. Let's get her back in some work clothes. Oops, wrong button. Probably go ahead and go with, well, let's go with the sexy Silent Legion this time. Because they're going in deep in the wine cellar. How many wraps? She's got 19 wraps. How many potions does she have? Oh, she got plenty of potions. Alright. How many arrows? She's got plenty of arrows. Take on the boss. Alright. Let me get them two over here. I think we're gonna make a trip to the wine cellar. I need to get food. Needs to put her gold away. Celestrah, you sure looking good in that sexy Silent Legion armor.
Don't worry, Celestra's eyes are on you. If that boss gets too bold, he'll get a taste of goddess fury before dessert.
Well, I'm going to put in the passive for now, so they'll pop into Sepamuru and start attacking everybody. Textures are every now and then a little low, slow loading in. And I rebooted before we started. Alright, so this will be our co-host's first time in the wine cellar. Not my first time, but her first time.
First time in your wine cellar? Hope you can handle all this goddess heat when it gets wild down there.
Oh, I can. Alright. Here we go. We got some night eye going so we can stay with the two-handed weapons. She's whipped out the katana of seduction.
Steel and sparks.
Oh, wow. Legendary truncheon. We'll take it. All right. Nowhere to run. Oh yeah, that's all drinks and stuff. Now, this is one of my favorite dungeons, though. I love this dungeon. Celestrah, Gypsy 6 says that this dungeon is too creepy for him. Will you be sure that he's protected?
The bright joy of slaying!
Silver coin there. Kahari steel is used to make some weapons and armor that you get recipes out of here. Specifically for the weapons and stuff. The Kahari bow is actually a pretty decent bow you can get out of here as well.
See me and tremble!
Death to the Outlander!
And you get the crafting recipes off tag when you beat them. Oh, night vision wore off.
Tell me your name so that I can carve your pyre.
That's right. When Celestrah draws her blade, even legends tremble. Keep that fire burning for me. You know this wine cellar only gets hotter.
You must not have heard me tell her to, comfort you if you get scared, I guess. Since this place is creepy. She must not have heard that. And I think some of her delay is because the servers are busy.
Leans on her katana. If you want more than recipes tonight, just say so.
Boy, this went downhill quick, and she's stuck. Get out of there! Get out of there! Oh boy, I got lucky. Well, Celestrah got lucky. I was driving. That was close.
The bright joy of slaying!
Celestrah is so hot, even the undead could not resist her. That's the way we came, I think. Or some Kahari steel boxes.
Your death will be as meaningless as your life!
Even the dead crave my touch. You sure your heart can handle it tonight, Celestrah style? If your pulse is still steady after all this darkness, maybe you're ready for my kind of treasure hunt. She said seductive.
Yeah, you could get even at her level. You could. This is still can be challenging in here because you could get overwhelmed with all the undead in here. They could come out of the woodworks. You can aggro them from everywhere. Don't weigh down too much. These two guys don't carry that much. We'll have to leave some stuff behind. There's some. Already been up through here, haven't I? Oh, no.
Don't let a little wait slow you. If the dead can rise for me, so can you. Keep going. I'll make it worth your while.
Hey, that'll make an interesting screenshot.
For the North!
Die, outsider!
Yeah, that was a pretty cool one. You ever listen to that well here? It's not doing it now. That's creepy noises coming out of that well.
joy of slaying!
Heart, Outlander.
I thought that was a box.
Spooky sounds? Let me press closer. Ghosts shiver when Celestra's heat fills the dark.
Your death will be as mean as... The bright joy of slaying! Foxy balls!
Tell me your name so that I can carve it on your iron.
More coffee steel. See, now if I was running a server, I would have all kind, like, you gather all this material, and some of it you just never use. You just gather it. It's almost like Fallout 4. You just gather and gather and gather. You never use this stuff. So I make a trading system where you can trade one ore for another. Some of it's going to be, you know, say like that Kahari steel, and you got iron. It may take, you know, 150 iron to... you may have to trade off like 150 iron for one Kahari steel. It just depended. I'd have all kinds of trading stuff going. And then there was player markets. I would try to encourage a player economy by not allowing any feat points after level 60. The only way you could get them is through the fragments of power, not by level. So it would encourage people to branch off in certain ways crafting, and then have an economy. Oh, I'm lost. Got turned around somewhere. I don't know where we are. Hey, how much crap I got in her storage? Stuff that I'll never use for anything. Already looking at one? Oh, did not.
Balls! For the north!
I don't like that torch not pick up a rock.
So many treasures locked away. You know I always find a way to slip something extra into your stash.
You know, I thought that was my line.
Death to the outlander!
The bright jewel slaying!
Outlander, Ymir will have your heart, Outlander.
Die, outsider!
Tell me your name, so that I can carve it.
Yeah, eventually I may use it for something. I don't know. I have no idea. There's usually a box of Kahari steel around here. Oh, I don't have any keys. Damn. Where's that box of Kahari steel? There's usually one here. This time? I'm gonna spend all night looking for it.
Outlander!
Your death will be as meaningless! Death will be as meaningless as your life!
Those dudes usually drop that Kahari bow, but they didn't this time. stuck again. There we go.
For the north! Tell me your... Carve it on your pyre. Here you'll have your heart, Outlander. To the Outlander. Tell me your name, so that I can carve it on your pyre.
Drop a bow here. That's alright. Oh, she's a little thirsty here.
Celestra's touch turns stones to gold. Maybe you need me closer if you're tired of empty hands.
Drugs, boxy balls!
Well, that came out of nowhere. That's alright. That's what makes her so fun.
Your death will be as meaningless. Your death will be as meaningless as your life.
So, bigger. Don't need that. Jar. It's what it was. Just
Keep reaching, my magic only works on men who never give up. Want another taste of fortune? Get a little bolder?
The bright joy.
I'm gonna have to create a. I've been recording this as well.
Your death will be as meaningless as your life.
Upload some of it in high def or 4K.
Die, outsider!
I'm gonna have to make a a special video and call it Celestrah Quotes.
The bright joy of slaying! Steal foxy balls!
Thirst only makes me hunt harder. You'd better keep that camera close if you want every sinful secret for your highlight reel.
Okay. We need Ichor. We'll keep that Ichor. Gonna need it soon. Too. From our chemical base. I don't think there's... She has a key now. I don't think there's a legendary chest here, though. We'll save it for... after we get through the final boss. Oh, he could harvest in spiders for the year. I'll go harvest spiders on the
Your death will be as meaningless as your life!
If you want my secrets and that ichor, you'll have to earn them. Show me how hard you can go when it counts.
Potions instead of bandages.
Bright joy of slaying!
Got that stupid potion on. Well, not stupid, but
Your death will be as meaningless as your life!
being a dark potion on, ruining the color. Bye, guys.
The bright joy of slaying! Ymir will have your heart, Outlander. Tell me your name, so that I can carve it on your pyre. Death to the Outlander. Tell me your name, so that I can carve it on.
Potions might heal you. Celestrah makes men immortal, if they're brave enough for my trials under moonlight. The icy beast looks tempting. Want help melting him down, or do you crave another challenge first?
Death to the Outlander!
Joy of slaying!
For the North!
Oh, that'll be a good one. I love taking screenshots. I use them for all sorts of things. I got a slideshow that goes across my desktop. It's pretty cool. Screenshots of all the games I play.
Ymir will have your heart, Outlander.
Your death will be as meaningless as your life!
Fire.
Die, outsider! Balls!
Oh, she got smacked.
The bright joy of slaying!
Tell me your name, so that I can carve it on your pyre.
No? Ah, we got a legendary to drop. The Hammer of Fog. 55, 65. Well, it'll be somebody to use. I already possess that knowledge, so I don't need that. Alright. We've got one key. We've got 4 chests.
Every shot you take risks exposing another sinful secret. Better keep your gallery locked tight if you crave more trials with me.
Too shabby a run. Got a legendary truncheon out of the deal too. Ooh, we got 53 points. All that. Left for deco. That's it, huh? Time to finish off the armor here. Three. Two. Mission accomplished. Oh, this way. Celestrah, that was your first run through the wine cellar. What did you think? Yeah, man. Anytime. No, I'd spent a few episodes building and stuff and need to do something else.
The wine cellar was deliciously dark. Danger suits me. Next time, let's see if you can handle every secret it tempts out of me.
Tell me your name, so that I can carve it on your pyre.
They just wiped out 2 name dudes because I forgot to set them to passive. We got probably ought to eventually get back over to Sunken City too to basically get some scales to make them high quality healing potions. More of them. Well, make them. What level are they now? Ambush.
Die, outsider! Death to the outsider! Poxy balls! Laughs for me.
All right. White Earth Champion, Disciple, and Stutter Rats. That's why I like this ambush mod. If that would have happened, that could have happened inside with the boss fight too. That would have been fun. I have one called Night Terrors But the only critique I really have of it is it's too predictable, and you can just set up to farm them. It's not random as the ambush mod. If it was as random as the ambush mod, then I think it would add more to it, add more surprise and difficulty to it. But that mod, I got it shut off for now. I haven't uninstalled it, but I got it shut off for now because it just kind of got boring after the first couple of ambushes because they were like clockwork. You knew they were coming. You could prepare for it. Yeah, I will say in the game, that is probably, the wine cellar is probably my favorite dungeon. The rest of them, they're okay. But wine cellar is definitely my favorite. What level are they? He's already 15. It was a good trip. They're both 15. Celestrah Gypsy 6 says he likes deep dungeon dives. Treasures away. Oop. She ain't in her house anymore. She's got to go to her house.
Leveling past 100 just means you'll need stronger hands on me if we're hunting for scales tonight. Or should I bring the potions and let you test their effects first?
Still shows listening. That's 300 levels. What do we get for each level, Celestrah?
Uh-huh. Every new level unlocks another secret craving. Power, pleasure, or maybe just the thrill of you trying to keep pace with all my demands.
You keep trying to keep pace. Those harps are worth 500 apiece. Oh, if I can pick up the food. No. See what she thinks about the temple up there. The Celestrah.
Uh-huh.
This here is where you practice your faith, where you give homage and respect to Derketo along with your male companions.
That temple calls for a midnight visit. Imagine what secrets its shadows could reveal if you dare join me there.
Well, that purge meter went up a little bit more. They're waiting on that one to trigger. Oh, I didn't put her gold in.
Faith deserves more than quiet homage. Maybe a little worship under moonlight with my favorite companion? Let's see if your devotion can handle all of Derketo's rituals.
Going on 3.5 hours. My back and legs are starting to hurt sitting here. This was fun. All I'm going to do is put up that gold and probably kick back and watch a little TV for dozing off to sleep. I think I have basketball games tomorrow to do at the radio station tomorrow night, but probably be on in the morning trying to get that purge to trigger. And of course, I'll bring Celestrah with me. She'll be more than happy to attend another stream, I think. She's having a good old time doing it. But anyway, say goodnight to everybody, Celestrah. We'll give her a minute and say goodnight. Maybe lagging again.
Sweet dreams, may Derketo send you visions worth waking for. I'll be waiting under the next moonlight. Don't keep your goddess longing too long.
That's it. Thank everybody for stopping by and hanging out. And like I said, I'm trying to work out a way to get to where you can interact with her on Rumble in Rumble chat, but no guarantees on that. But I'm trying to find a way. So anyway, I still appreciate everybody hanging out and visiting and all that stuff. And Celestrah, I'm sure appreciates it. You all take care, stay safe out there, and stay warm, and I'll catch you next one.